Now be recorded.
There it is. We are now on record.
Apparently it is. So I will call the meeting to order. It's Tuesday, August 25th, 2020, and it's 4:33. And this is the Town Administrator Search Committee. And the main mission today is to make sure that we vote and approve all of our minutes. And again, you don't see anybody on with us today? Okay, that's a good thing. So it says status update. I think we're all aware of what the status update is, and just my 2 cents is that I thought we did a great job. I thought we had a lot of candidates. I thought we independently came to the same conclusion, or a conclusion of at least 4 candidates, and we certainly were able to get that down to 3 good ones and certainly 2 good ones. With that, it certainly was my expectation that our leaders, the Board of Selectmen, would come to an agreement, compromise. Politics is all about compromise. Well, life is all about compromise. And give the town and give the people, which they so deserve, it was a permanent town administrator. So I will say, as the chair, and I will just speak as the chair and just say I'm disappointed. I feel that a lot of our hard work was not taken seriously, and I think that as a taxpayer, that I feel a bit let down. I think they could have worked this out politically, ethically, and I think they had a responsibility. I know they had a responsibility to come to an agreement on a candidate. We gave them, again, 4 good ones. I think that night 2 stood out, and obviously one was Joe Powers, and I'm disappointed. But I certainly had a great time working with the 4 of you. I think the town was served well by us. I'm proud to say I was a part of this, and I've heard quite a bit on the outside of the appreciation of many people of what we did. And they are upset, and some are angry that they didn't follow through on at least some of our recommendations. So with that, if anybody else has anything else to say on the on that report made to the Board of Selectmen, I think it's let's have some thoughts here. Dan?
Yeah, first of all, I really enjoyed working with the 4 of you, and Chief, I think you did a great job, and Linda, thank you for all the help and work you put into it, because you did a great job. I don't think it was for naught, because I do think we did a good job, and I certainly learned a lot and made some new friends. I will say I was one of the things, I went back and I replayed the whole selectmen's meeting where it happened. And again, being mindful of the fact that this is recorded and other people might watch it, I will still say, I didn't realize until I watched that each of us were sort of a plant of one of the Board of Selectmen. I did know that the way they had decided was they gave each of the Board of Selectmen a sort of position to fill, if you will, on this committee. But I didn't realize that we were sort of supposed to be accountable to the individual who put our name up for recommendation. And that sort of blindsided me a little bit, because I felt we were pretty autonomous. And I actually have no idea who recommended each of the 4 of you, which I think is good, because I don't think we were there as surrogates for anybody. I think we were there to do the work of the people of Harwich to find good candidates.
Right. I was never compelled. Don Howell was the one that recommended me as his choice, and I certainly had. And I knew he was going to do that. And I had a conversation with him that I'm an independent thinker, and certainly knowing the committee that I was about to work with, that we're all independent thinkers. So and he had the utmost respect for that, and the utmost respect for this committee, and did not expect, nor did he ever influence me on how I thought or this committee should think.
Yeah.
I can say the same thing. I was Larry Ballantyne put me forth, and after I was appointed, we never spoke again. No influence, no nothing. I mean, he he said to me when he asked me if I was interested that he expected us to be independent.
I had the same experience. Stephen Ford asked me, and other than asking me to participate, which I was really looking forward to, and I agree. I've worked with some of you, but I've met others. Dan and Mike. I didn't know you guys, and I really enjoyed meeting you. And I think we did a great job as a committee. I think we really, I think what was interesting too, as we vetted the candidates, we saw how we were all on the same page individually, completely alone. So I think we did a great job, and I am disappointed, in the board in the sense that we did have two candidates, and there was an opportunity to make a solid decision for the town, and it didn't happen. But I concur that I was never asked about, I participated either. And I think that speaks to what they thought we should do. And yet, right. The outcome, as we all know, wasn't what we expected. So, or maybe it was. I don't know.
Mike, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I'll echo the same thing. I've been on, over the years, some different committees, volunteer, town, and the four of you were phenomenal to work with. I learned a lot, both public, private, how things are run. But I also want to thank all the candidates. I mean, I really think they were very honest with us. They, we were honest with them also when there was some very pointed questions put forward. So, as a committee member, as a resident, as a family in town, I'm disappointed. I think the world is upside down right now, and the last thing we needed was continuous influx, and we needed a steady ship, and here we are again. So same thing, very disappointed in the outcome.
Hey, Chief, did Joe accept the position for a year?
I don't think they've got that far. Last night, I do know that they were still working on, they voted to give him another 90-day extension.
Okay.
I am, the man, Mr. Powers has more patience than I. Yeah. I'll leave it at that. Why don't we move along? The other reason that we needed to meet tonight was to wrap up voting in our minutes, and there are quite a few. And if it's okay, I have looked at them. Everything looked great. And again, Linda, you're a rock star. You did an awesome job with all of that, and
thank you, Linda.
I appreciate that. Awesome.
Hey, so, whoever controls the minutes controls history.
So
hey, given the history right now, you can have it.
Yeah, right. So we'll start with, I'll entertain a motion that we accept the regular session minutes of 5/21/20, 6/10/20, 6/16/20, 7/8/20, 7/9/20, and 7/10/20. Someone like to make that motion?
I will move them as a block.
Okay, so moved. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, that motion has been made and been seconded to accept the regular session minutes as read. Is there any further discussion on that? Hearing none, well, let's put it to a vote, and we'll do this, it being recorded. Let's do it by roll call. Julie?
Aye.
Linda?
Aye.
Dan?
Aye.
Mike?
Aye.
And I am an aye. Let the record show that was unanimous. The next block of minutes are executive session minutes, and they are as the following. 6/10/20, 6/16/20, 7/8/20, 7/9/20, 7/10/20. Is there a motion to accept those?
Yep, I'll make a motion to accept.
Mike, you made the motion. There's a second on that.
A second.
It's been seconded. Is there any further discussion on the executive minutes as read? Hearing none, we will also do a roll call vote on the executive session minutes. Julie?
Aye.
Linda,
Aye.
Dan,
Aye.
Mike,
Aye.
and I am an aye. Let the record show that that is a unanimous vote as well. The other agenda item here is any other business. And I guess my only 2 cents is I believe our business is done. Is there anything else that we, Linda, I guess my question is, should there be a letter crafted to the selectmen saying we're done? We've met our obligation? Or how would you like, what's the group think we should do with that?
Well, my concern would be that there's no expectation to serve further if they're doing this again, I guess. I don't know if we have an expiration term or how it was done, but, you know, I love the group and I enjoyed the process, but I would not do it again.
So my suggestion would be, if we had a letter that just said, you know, effective this date, we had our last meeting, and it was, you know, we appreciate the honor to serve, and as far as we are concerned, our work is done, or our work is, you know, finished or whatever. And I think we probably should just go on record as saying it, but I think it should be, you know, we should express our appreciation. It was an honor to do it. I just wish the outcome.
Sure it was.
Yeah.
Sure it was, despite the board's inability to act prudently, in my opinion. I do think it certainly was an honor to serve the citizens of the town in this extremely important assignment. And again, I think we did a good job.
It's a very interesting dynamic where you need 80%, and you've got 5 people, because really a block of 2 can stop it. And I understand why they would want 80%, but Christ, I mean, 60% screws up Washington. What's 80% going to do?
Well, it screwed us up, Dan.
Yeah. So again, I don't think we are in a position to offer guidance. Is that in the bylaws or something that?
Charter.
It's
Charter.
Yeah. It's really unfortunate. That would take a town meeting vote to change. Is that how that works?
And town meeting vote and a ballot.
It's valid. All right.
Well, I
So
tell you,
it's easily a 2-year process.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, Linda, it would pass. Because the folks expected a town administrator, whichever one they wanted to choose, the folks expected a town administrator. Okay, so Linda, is it okay if I ask you to draft that letter to the board?
I certainly can, and say because it was a lot of fun working with all of you. We
Yes.
worked hard, but this was a lot of fun. We had a lot of laughs. And
Yes,
it
we
was a
did.
very serious business, but I think we got along quite well as a group. So I think that was good.
Yes,
So
I agree.
I can draft, I'll put a letter together and ship it around to you, and we'll be fine with that. So that's no problem. That's good.
And I think the other thing, just to echo what I've heard this evening, is that we have served. I too am not I can't go back and now look at other candidates. We gave them the best ones, and so they would need to get some fresh eyes. That's what I don't want them to come back and say, "Well, we're going to have you guys relook." I'm not interested in relooking. We gave them some really good choices that they should have chosen one.
You know, ironically, Chief, and I think informally or formally, any one of us or all of us could say it. The whole idea of the 80% is to create a tyranny of the majority, to make sure it's overwhelming. But
Yes.
what it actually does is it creates a tyranny of the minority, because
Right. That's right. That's right.
So
That's right.
I understand the intent, but the intent is actually the opposite of what it in fact does. That's the problem.
Yes. Okay, so Linda, if you want to craft that, and I think we're good to go on that. The other thing that we do need to do, because we'll just keep doing this, is that from the minutes that will be taken from this meeting, somehow I'm looking for some guidance. It says approve the minutes for this meeting.
Yeah, if you remember back in the old, when we started this process, we were advised by town council that at the last meeting, we should review whatever minutes were going to be for today and approve them. Otherwise, we start on Groundhog Day, always having approve it, and we'll be here forever.
So
So,
Linda, read us today's minutes so we can approve them.
yeah, I think that, yes, we had a report from the chair. We're disappointed. We approved past minutes, and we're going to write a letter stating that we were honored to serve, and thank you very much.
I'll make a motion
Well,
to
I'll
move
take
those
that as
minutes
a-
forward.
I'll second
Good,
that.
second?
Yeah.
Okay, and there's any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll do that roll call too. Julie,
Aye.
Linda,
Aye.
Dan,
Aye.
Mike,
Aye.
and I am an aye. Let the record show that that too was an unanimous vote.
And again, thank you.
I don't have
Norm,
anything else.
for doing the chair and Linda for the minutes. I appreciate it. That was a lot of work during some tough times.
It was. Thank you.
Well,
both.
again,
Good
Well, we
job.
all did a
this is
lot
a
of
great
work.
fun.
Ditto, and I move to adjourn.
Motion's been made to adjourn. Is there a second?
Second.
That has been seconded. I wish everyone a nice evening, and we will meet again. Thank
We'll see
you.
you around.
Meeting is now adjourned.
Bye.
Aye. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chief. Bye-bye.